This is your AP Macro video on the slope of the aggregate demand line. So as we learned, demand lines are downward sloping, which means there's a negative correlation between the vertical axis of price level and the horizontal axis, which is real GDP or output. So we just learned about three reasons why this is, and that is the wealth effect, the interest rate effect, and the exchange rate effect. Because when prices go up between here, price level 1 and price level 2, your money doesn't go as far. So if your income stays the same and the prices of the things you need to buy go up, you can't buy as many. So that makes your output go down from Y1 to Y2. In this case, the wealth effect is consumers buying less, interest rate is businesses buying less, and exchange rate is foreigners buying less American-made products. So all three of these explain why aggregate demand is downward sloping. But these things can also cause the entire aggregate demand line to shift. So remember, the aggregate demand line is made up of a whole bunch of options that buyers have depending upon the price level and the amount of goods and services they want to purchase. So any event that's going to affect C, I, G, or NX is going to shift the entire aggregate demand line. If it's a change in price level, like we did with wealth effect, interest rate effect, and exchange rate effect, that's going to be a movement along the line. Because remember, changes in price move the dot along the line to a new price that is associated with a new quantity, or what we refer to as the quantity of output, or a quantity of consumption, or quantity of investment spending. If it is something that affects consumption, investment, government, or net exports, it's going to affect those things at all prices, which causes the whole aggregate demand line to move. So the example I gave here is a stock market boom. Stock market's doing really well. That means a lot of people and probably businesses are making money in the stock market. That means that they have more income to spend, and that means spending in general is going to go up. That would cause consumption to go up and investment to go up, and therefore the entire aggregate demand line shifts out to the right. If they told you that price level is going down, then that would mean the quantity would rise, or the quantity along the current aggregate demand would rise.